Welcome to Mercedes Benz of Arrowhead. My name is Nick Russo. Welcome back. We haven't done these in a while, but it is my pleasure to show you a 2021 GLS 600 Maybach. If you follow my videos that we've been doing, I've been trying to tell you that the brand Mercedes is kind of going to be diversified using names that we all know and love, like the AMG brand, Maybach, the new EQ brand coming out. So this is, as you can see, the first Maybach-inspired vehicle to the brand. They took a GLS and they made it a Maybach. And the first thing you can see, of course, is that grille. That is going to be the design that you'll be seeing on all the Maybachs coming out, on the S-Class and whatever else they bring. They put back the star on the hood, no laurel and wreath on there. It's just the Mercedes 3-point star on the hood. The Maybach, kind of what you can see here is, if you focus in on this grille right here, this kind of tooth, it looks similar to like the AMG grille, but it's not. It's got this little divot that kind of goes into there. So they translate that throughout the car. You can see it on the wheels, you can see it on the grille. You can definitely tell it's 100% Maybach. There's nothing to say that this is an AMG car or a regular Mercedes. You know that's a Maybach coming down the road. So that's the first thing. Also, all of the chrome goes all over the car, okay? And this is high-class chrome, high-grade chrome. This isn't just plastic painted chrome. This is high chrome, and you can see the detailing of that through all the bottom. And then also, a lot of things that people hate on SUV vehicles specifically is that the shrouds here are not painted. They're plastic or they're black. They actually paint the whole car. So there's chrome underlays throughout the whole bottom of the car. This is all painted just to show you that this is a premium vehicle. Also, if you know the brand, you'll also know that the lights become very important. So you can distinguish behind the car or in front of the car what type of vehicle that is in the lineup by the lights. And as you can see, distinct 3 torches on the lights in the cluster, making that S-Class. As we know, E-Class is 2, C-Class is 1, A-Class as well as 1. So that also translates from the GLS, S being the flagship of our brand, into making this a GLS Maybach. So along the side of the vehicle, look how clever that is. Also, as you can see, even on this side step that comes out from the bottom of the car, you have that detailing I mentioned before with the line that gets a little thicker towards the top. That's in the grille, on the wheels, and also through the floorboard. Okay, before I take you inside this beautiful GLS 600 Maybach, I'm going to show you in the rear end what makes this a Maybach. So in the exhaust tips here, they actually put this chrome extension piece, which is signature to the Maybach. You're going to see that in the other cars that come out in the Maybach edition, like the S-Class and whatever else they bring us. Also, the font or the letter type is distinctly Maybach. It is not the Mercedes letter type that we're used to seeing. That makes this a Maybach as well. And then the chrome. You have to realize the chrome is the detailing. That's also a big deal with the Maybach, is the detail. So they put into, so all around the lights you're going to get chrome, all throughout the top of the bumper and all throughout the bottom and around the exhaust you get all that chrome. And then on the inside, more Maybach detailing. You're going to get that emblem right there. Of course, taking up a little bit of your room is going to be the champagne refrigerator, which is, that's the cooling mechanism right there. And I'll show you inside where you can stash your cups and your champagne bottle, your Magnum, of course. These are the Maybach pillows. You got the Maybach, look at how plush those floor mats are. Really sets off the interior, which we're going to get to in a minute. And then, of course, you have plenty of space back here for the size vehicle that it is. But again, if you can see it, I don't know if it shows through, but everything is just dripping in leather. The whole deal is just leather. And then it's triple sewn with a center stitch, all the detailing that makes this vehicle 100% a Maybach. So come on inside. I'd love to show you that as well. All right, welcome to the inside of this Maybach. It is, I mean, it's definitely one of a kind, and let me tell you what makes it a Maybach. first and foremost, they used a lot of rose gold accenting throughout the cabin because it just looks dynamite. So on the driver's side of the instrument cluster here, you can see that the dials are kind of emblazoned in that rose gold motif. And then you also have the Maybach logos or emblems also inside each of the dials on the driver's display. On the vents here, as you can see too, they actually put chrome on those. In the regular GLS or 580 end of it, it's just black plastic, so you don't get the detailing. And then, like I mentioned before, in the back of the car, on the hatch and all that, you got leather everywhere. You can't touch anything other than the wood that's not leather in the car. So around the steering wheel, all over the doors, all over the center console, all over the roof, leather everywhere. And then it's also distinct Maybach by, instead of it just being a leather wrapped palm holder here, it's really nicely detailed wood with, of course, the crest in the middle in chrome, and then it's dialed out completely to the trim that's in the car. This has the flowing lines in it, and it just looks absolutely stunning. As you can see, the two-tone leather wrapped dashboard, and then this leather that's on the seats, all dripping wet in Napa. And as you can see how the detailing goes through the center of the seats with the little openings to just show you the craftsmanship. And then it's just a whole different stitch pattern that you'll see in any other car. So you're gonna see a double stitch with a center stitch down the middle, all over the seats to give it that fine, luxurious detail. And then when you even start up the car, let me see if I can get this for you real quick here. On the driver's side display there, you of course get the branding Maybach, but then also the startup screen, which we'll get to there, we'll show you it for sure, is going to be, of course, like I mentioned up front, the grille coming through, giving it its own character so you know and instantaneously what vehicle you are in. Standard, you're getting the high-end 3D or 4D surround sound from Burmester, but let's get you into the back of the vehicle so I can show you what really makes this a Maybach. Come along, shall we? Okay, welcome to the back seat of this Maybach. I mean, again, leather, it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, it's hard to show up on the video, but there's just leather everywhere and the details are just intricate. So again, even on the vents in the back here, you're gonna have that chrome trim. You have the wood grain flowing lines going through the whole car. They pull the seat back, the seats actually come back here, so it's much easier for the passenger to move it, but this whole seat will move. That will, I'll show you on video as well, that will raise the lower leg extender for you for a little bit more comfort. And again, you can see the detail a little more clear here. You can see how this kind of scallops here in the middle of the seat, all the way up the seat back. Again, the trim, the detailing on the sewing on these seats is just amazing. You have to see it in person for sure. You see the ambient lighting throughout the whole cabin. Again, the center console, all wrapped in leather with the two-tone sewing. You have your cold weather or hot cup holders. This is your charging station wirelessly for your phone. And then if you're having a power meeting and you got to get lunch in, check it out. Bam, just flip that over. That'll level out for you. Eat your food or sign off on that deal and we're done. So that's how easy that folds out. And I can tell you by experience, they have definitely improved this mechanism because that is simple. And look at leather right into that. Simple to use here. So if you're having lunch, signing some documents while you're being shipped to the airport, we got you covered in this Maybach. And then again, if you're celebrating, you're going to be celebrating life, obviously, if this is your car, so you always have to have a magnum of champagne in the back seat of the car. You're also going to be able to store a couple of champagne flutes back here to be toasting whoever is lucky to be by your side. But again, this is the ultimate in luxury for Mercedes-Benz. So they've diversified the lineup. You're going to have Mercedes basically at the bottom. Mercedes-Benz AMG is going to be the sports brand, kind of a direct competitor with Porsche. And then they're not going to let brands like Bentley, Rolls-Royce go without competition. And that's for all of you folks. You're going to have a Rolls-Royce Bentley type vehicle for way less the price. And you're going to have the Mercedes-Benz name backing it the whole way through. So please, if you want to order one of these vehicles, give me a call, 480-550-2255. My name is Nick Russo. I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll be seeing each other again.